What we do here is go back.
Heavenly Father, we come to you in thanks for waking everyone up this morning to come support the 2019 and make JAG Initiation. Heavenly Father, we come to you in humbleness and grace, and want to bless everyone, family, friends, JAG members, Mr. Lord, and everyone who came out to support us. Amen. Amen.
At this time, I would like to call Ayana Petty, Shy Wright, Franklin Barrow, Bijan Jackson, and Christian Daniels to the podium to explain each of our goals.
At this time, members will explain each of our goals. These four goals are the heart of our career association. It is important that we understand these goals. They are leadership, development, career preparation, civic awareness, and social awareness. Leadership development. The Career Association provides members with activities for recognizing, developing leadership qualities through individual and group conferences, election on the chapter and state level, leadership training workshops, and physical professional leaders.
Civic awareness. Career Association members recognize their obligations to the community by working with the communities, the local, state, and federal government to work with district government officers, promote the career association, as well as working closely with community service programs. Social awareness. The career awareness, the Career Association maintains a program of social activities to provide positive students, enthusiasm, motivation, membership, attention, level games, and knowledge of social groups, sports, and professional education, recreational activities. Imagine building projects, field trips, workshops, presentations, and participation in school, and social and recreational programs.
Welcome by Amari Black.
Good evening, family, friends, guests, and faculty of JAG Area. We are thrilled to have you share this very special initiation and installment ceremony with us. The I brings a sense of privilege and prestige to those becoming members and officers of the Ehret Career Association. Our main focus in JAG is to accomplish things as a team as we begin this 2019-2020 season. Our key goal is to have a 100% graduation rate from our teams. JAG is here to try to help students excel in their lives and future careers. But most importantly, we would like to conquer and achieve our goals while having complete faith in each other, while enhancing our writing as well as verbal skills, personal skills to be more approachable, creative, and positive. Again, I would like to say thank you for coming out to this very special ceremony. You are welcome, welcome, welcome.
Still I Rise Pram, Still I Rise Poem by Brianna Coleman. by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter twisted lines. You may try me in the very dirt, but still, like us, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you upset with me? Because I won't. Like I got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like sun, with the certainty of tide. Just like hope springing high. Still, I rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head, lower eyes, shoulders swung down like teardrops, weakened by my soul cry? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it off the heart, because I laugh like I got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hate for me. But still, like Adam, I rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance and I'm like diamond at the meeting of my diamond? Out of the hunt of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. Because I'm a black ocean, leaping in wide, dwelling and swelling, I bear the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of a slave. I rise. But still, like air, I rise. Leave behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. I rise, I rise. And next, we have a selection played by Ehret Brass Band.
Pastor George Green Jr. Pastor George serves as the pastor of House of Heaven Outreach Church of New Orleans, Louisiana. He was born on September 17, 1965. He is married to First Lady Valerie L. Green. Pastor Green was educated at West Jefferson High School. He received his diploma May 1983. Pastor Green attended University of Maryland, located in Frankfurt, Germany, 1988 through 1989. He also attended Union Baptist Theological Seminary in year 2012. Pastor Green was ordained on August 2003 at First Pilgrims Baptist Church in New Orleans, Louisiana, as assistant pastor. He founded the House of Heaven Outreach Center in April 2007. Pastor Green was the pastor of Absent Gospel Service from 1997 to 1998. Pastor Green was the praise and worship leader of Rehealing Main Chapel in 1994. I present to you Pastor George Green Jr.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, man, again. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it gives me a great honor and privilege to stand here on today to speak to the young people about career and becoming anything you want to become in life. I love the music. I did this 3 years professionally. I toured all over Europe. Some background from Mariah Carey, a couple other artists, right here, homegrown, right from on the West Bank in Monroe. I'm here to tell the young people you can achieve and become anything you want to become in life. The only person that stops you from becoming who you are in life is you. Michael Jackson had a song say, I'm talking about the man in the mirror. Socrates said this. He said, listen, an undisciplined life will become a life of ruins and unfulfilled and unsuccessful life. A little bit about me, they told some things, a little bit about me. When I left here in 1983, I joined the U.S. Army. And it allowed me to travel all around the world. I got out of the military after Desert Storm in 1991, and I worked for a company called Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin, they built spaceships. So I lived in Belgium for a while. I lived all over Europe for a while. I was able to fly my mother to Germany, take her to Paris, take her to London, take her to France, take her to Spain. It allowed me to do that. But there was three things that was prevalent in my life. Three things I want to tell you about. First of all, it's purpose, passion, and persistence. Come on, say that with me. Purpose, passion, and persistence. First of all, listen, everybody got a purpose. Everybody got a purpose that's on the face of this earth. You must find out your purpose. Let me tell you, this is how you know your purpose is. Anything you find that make you mad, make you upset, you've been called, guess what, to fix it. You've been called to fix it. Whatever gets on your nerves, whatever rubs you the wrong way, you've been called, you've been assigned, you was given an assignment on this earth to fix it. It's like this here. Famous Amos did not fry no fried chicken. He didn't do hamburgers. He did cookies. The cookie idea, he took and sold that cookie idea for $30 million. That's a lot of money, huh? $30 million. So he realized his purpose. Anybody in here know what your purpose is? Anybody got a purpose that you know what's your purpose? Not yet. What you can do and you don't have to pay you. You don't know? It's vital that you know your purpose, because see, this is what purpose does. Purpose allows you to identify who is with you and who is against you. Purpose will allow you to choose what books you will read, how you will spend your time. When people tell me, listen, I have a purpose to cook, and I go to their house and I don't see no cookbooks, or they don't have a mentor trying to help them cook, no, that ain't their purpose. Your purpose will eliminate where you're going to spend your money, how you're going to spend your time, and who you keep in your circle. Check this out. If you're the smartest person in your circle, Your circle is too small. Passion. You got to have a passion. Passion means, listen, whatever I have passion for, they don't have to pay me to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. Because I'm passionate about it. When you have a passion about it, they don't have to pay you, they don't have to wake you up, nobody has to push you, nobody has to pump you. When you have a passion about it, you're going to do it regardless. If nobody else want to do it, you're going to do it. My passion, I love talking, I love singing. That's all I think about. My library, if you look at my library, I got a library full of books dealing with motivational speaking. That's why I spend my money. That's why I spend my time. 3 o'clock in the morning, that's when I get started. My passion, I get started at 3 o'clock in the morning. I put on my motivational tape. I'm listening to Les Brown. I'm listening to Zig Ziglar. E.T., anybody know E.T.? Eric Thomas, he's a motivational speaker. Every morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. There was a story, true story. This guy, he was worth $6 billion. And they asked him, listen, why you are worth $6 billion? He said, listen, I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, every morning. When my friends get up at 6, I'm finished. So I get up 3 o'clock, 3 to 4 o'clock every morning, I'm up. Already working on my dream, already working on my goals. Legacy. I'm always thinking about legacy. When you have a passion, and it's so vital to have a passion. Anybody familiar with the Swiss watches? Well, let me tell you the story about Swiss watches. We got these on your passion. The Swiss watchmakers, at one time, there was the global watchmakers of the world. But what happened, they lost their passion. They didn't make a paradigm shift. Because the Swiss watch, it was made by handmade. So the Chinese and the Vietnamese say, if we can make Seiko watches and put it in everybody's hand, we'll corner the market. So what the Seikos did, they made them like the factory, it's come out. So they almost put Swiss watchmakers out of business. So when you have a passion about something, you got to learn how to make paradigm shift. You have to learn how to listen. I used to do it this way, but now I need to know how the market has changed. Persistence. You must be persistent. Actually, this is what I've learned. I have become more effective on the pain and being persistent in my battles. I have grown through tough times. And persistence means I'm going to do it regardless. Even when I don't feel like doing it, even when I don't get the support, even when people not being my cheerleader, I'm persistent on my goal. True story. It was a true story. There was this guy named Darwin. And it was during the gold rush period. They had got some equipment to go and dig for gold. So he started digging for gold, and some gold came up. But what happened was, they kept digging, and no more gold was coming up. So they gave up digging for gold. They sold all their equipment, they gave up on it. So another guy said, listen, I'll buy your equipment. He bought his equipment, and he got with an engineer. And the engineer told him, if you dig 3 more feet, you'll find the gold ore. What Mr. Darby did, he realized he was 3 feet from, guess what, maximizing everything that he had for his life. So what happened was, later on in life, he became an insurance salesman. And he was persistent. He said, I'm going to be successful in selling insurance. Because I realized the other opportunity I had, I stopped 3 feet. So by him selling insurance, he refused to fail. He refused to fail. He refused to quit. He would go door after door, and people would reject him, but he kept on knocking on the doors, kept on knocking on the doors. 10 years later, he sold more insurance than anybody during the 20th century, because he was persistent. So if you're going to achieve anything in life, you must be persistent. You must do it. Listen, when nobody else wants to do it, when people talk about you and making fun of you, you must be willing to do it. You must be persistent at all costs. true story about me. When I graduated from school, I had some teachers told me I would never be anything in life. But I had a mother and I had a father who told me I can achieve and go anywhere I want to go in life. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I came back from Germany, I had bought a Mercedes. So I pulled up at the school, at JAG High School. I pulled up, and I went to the classroom with a teacher who told me I would never do anything in life. And I told her, I said, look out the window. She said, oh, that's a nice. I said, let's see. I didn't sell no drugs. I took my passion, I took my purpose, and I stayed persistent. You can achieve anything in life that you desire to achieve. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Nobody. See, actually, the biggest voice we got to fight is the voice that's inside of us. That's one of the main voices that we have to fight. It's the voice that's trying to tell you, you can't do that. You can't achieve that. But you got to tell that inner voice, shut up! Shut up, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That's what if I got to cry and do it, I'm going to do it. They talk about me, I'm going to do it. 2 more years, I'll be retired. In my family, I'll tell you about being persistent. In my family, I'm the first in my family to have a net worth over $1 million. Amen. The first in my family. So I'm telling you, you're looking at it. That means sometimes some other people trying to lead you the wrong way, you got to tell them, listen, I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you there, I'm living my best life. So if you want to see what a millionaire look like, you look at him. Thank you for the opportunity.
I'm a friend of Pastor. As you can see, I'm just dressed to talk, but I'm with it. It's a true story. I'm from the streets. I'm out the hood. I sell drugs. That's what I did. I went to school too. Yeah. But I wish I could go back to where y'all was. I wish I could go back to where y'all was. I wish I could listen to my mom when she told me, yo, it's real stuff. I'm speaking to you right now. I ain't been speaking to you, right? I don't look like it. I have a problem with my house because I went to bed different. I don't look like that. Sister, I gave it more than 7 years. Have a scholarship for 11th grade and stuff. And I thought it was small for one of them like this too. I swear I was a fan. Right? You know what that means? I wanted to do this. I wanted to do school. I wanted to do that, but I don't want to do it too. I don't want to do bad stuff to get there. Well, every day still while I'm in the mansion, I'm trying to save lives on the street. Dude, there's nothing to be said. Come on, come on. It's serious out there. It's serious out there. It's real serious on the street. Don't take it for a little joke. Real serious out there. Yeah, I'm not crying, baby. I just got to crying all night. I've been around 2 years. My first child, I shot him. And I was in jail. I was on 10 years back. first shot, I shot and he was right here, came out this side. He's still here, bad, that people change. That was a car. It is a car. I ain't know about no car. I'm from the streets. I talk guns. I sell drugs. I ain't high power, what? I want to know where to get the next package from. You heard me? I want to roll me a guard. You heard me? Sit down over here running F's with my partners about these females we ran across the other day. You heard me? I got 4 older sisters. I got 4 older sisters with my own boy. I'm a baby. I told Kathy that be out there and run out. This is my first time talking to children. I'm fighting. I've been trying to look for jobs. You heard me? Getting jobs. Smiling still. Walk all the way home from jobs. I can call partners for calls. Tell them, they don't come get me. For work, they come to work. Government, like mind and spirit.
That's all.
I'm learning from that
That's
man.
all, yeah.
Yeah. I ran to him, I ain't running no drug dealer no more.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. My wife got me married to a woman. I love her. I've been crying all night. I tell you, I'm married. If I ain't got me to be in the life, I'm telling you. That's me. You gonna see her again. Yo. I've seen that shit. And I've seen the young man. I put the wall with him. I think hey, on drugs, strategic, involved drugs, still like you like my brother. You like me, I'm from this neighborhood. You think it's a neighborhood? This neighborhood, Spanish, white, all that. I love all y'all. I love all y'all. He'll tell you, I'm a living witness. If I say to one of y'all might help me, I'm dying inside.
That's right.
I'm dying inside, nigga. I'm not laughing. I'm dying inside. This man right here dying inside in front of you. You gonna laugh in my face? I'm dying, baby. He'll tell you. Later on, I might wind up in that roller. I'm telling you how I live. Because I ain't gonna live with nobody. Be serious. Now, I'm inside with my 22 years. Still. We be like, what? I'm serious. I'm serious. I might take it for a joke, but this gonna help. You know what I mean? I got to stay with this man. This man buried my grandmother when I was doing 10 years. I ain't know. Buried my grandmother. Double back and baptized and died. I came home off that tent. I got off the life. They say he better be good to my family. I ain't good with church. I ain't doing nothing, but I got to leave. I got to leave that man. You put that plastic, all that on the side, because I'm real. I leave. I told you another day, I said, man, I felt I was going to church. I love so much to go spirit. Stop going to church. Stop going to church. Man. Hey, walking neighborhood every day, hurt. Look, walking every hood. I love my wife so much. I put a 2 weeks. She told me. I love her though. I'm learning. I'm learning. You heard me? I don't want none of them to go through nothing I ever seen. I promise you that. You go on that side, dude that's in the trap, selling hell on, they'll tell you about it. Oh, look at him. Come. I know what you're going to do. I tell him this everything. All right, bro. Tell him. Don't turn out. You won't turn out right now. I love the streets. Monday to Sunday, I was in the club. I had to work. Monday to Sunday, I'm in the club. Believe me. I'm just saying. Seeds all over, I'm everywhere. That's the one thing in the world you can run around with in society and not help you. See, I come up from a single parent, JAG High School, 15 kids. Yeah. Single parent. One, mom, watching. Work. Going. That was RT. Y'all know how we go. RT, mom. Man, you gotta watch, pay attention to your mom, man. Pay attention to her. Man, you only get one of them. I guarantee you, all y'all who disrespect your mom, when she lay out close her eyes, you gonna regret it. I promise you. I promise you. Man, look, my mom's 7 years old. A couple of days I went up there and cried. Mom, I need you. Need your help. I need your help, man. The devil choking me out. It's a demonic spirit. It ain't my girl. That's a spirit, man. I ain't know nothing about that when I was your age, dog. Man, I'll be like, man, dude tripping. Dude tripping, I swear to God. Come to my school, dude tripping, man. I don't want to hear all that. I'm trying to go cut with the girl. Well, I know how to rap, man. Been there, done that. I can help you, though. See when you going down that street and I see, I said, no, y'all, they twist. Go down the other street. I've been down that one already. Do it. You ain't got to do it like that. I'm telling you, I ain't telling you to go in the bank and rob. I ain't telling you to do nothing wrong. I'm just telling you don't go around that street because I've been down there and you're going to fuck yourself up. Excuse my language. But I keep emotion. Tell me, I've been up all night.
Judge Mark E. Johnson. Judge Mark E. Johnson is the first African American elected to the Louisiana 5th Circuit Court of Appeal and was elected on April 4, 2009. He was a Kenner City Councilman for nearly 16 years. He was elected to Kenner City Council to represent District 1 in 1994, re-elected in 1998, and re-elected without opposition in 2002. In 2006, Judge Johnson secured over 2,000 signatures from District 1, registered voters to run for a 4th term, and was re-elected in the primary election against 4 opponents. Judge Johnson is a graduate of Ehret High School, Xavier University of Louisiana, where he received a Bachelor's of Art degree in Political Science, and Southern University Law Center in Baton Rouge, where he received a Juris Doctorate degree. After being admitted to the Louisiana State Bar, Judge Johnson served as an assistant parish attorney for the parish of Jefferson and as a public defender for the Jefferson Parish Defenders Board. He worked as a law clerk in the city attorney's office in Kenner and worked as an intern to U.S. Senator J. Bennett Johnson in Washington, D.C. Judge Johnson practiced law for nearly 2 years, serving the legal needs of the community. While on the Kenner City Council, Judge Johnson founded and organized the Kenner Back to School Youth Rally, the Kenner Thanksgiving Senior Citizen Dinner, and the Christmas on the River Toy Unit to benefit needy children. He is also credited with the development of Susan Park Gymnasium, Rosemary Minor Park, Felice McMillan Splash Park, Harry Jennings Tennis Court, Rivertown Fire Station, the Martin Luther King, the Annie Washington, and the Arthur P. Clay Resource Centers, just to name a few. Award accomplishments for Judge Johnson include the Martin Luther King Task Force Award, the Martin Luther King Jr. Pioneer Award, the True Democrat Award, the Kenner Community Service Award, the Christian Bible College Award, and the Southern University Student Bar Association Award. Judge Johnson is the 16th generation resident of Kenner, Louisiana. He is married and has 3 children. He is a member of Little Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Concerned Citizens Civic, Louisiana Bar Association, Louis Marnet Legal Society, Young Men Illinois Club, Old Kennedy Civics Association, and Grove Scholarship Foundation. I present to you Judge Johnson.
Well, thank you very much. Let me tell you something. I've been coming here now for 9 years, swearing in the officers. And I think I was the speaker the first year. But this is the first year I've heard some real talk. Let me tell you something. Y'all got to give Pastor and Brother Calvin a hand. Give them a hand. Because everything they were telling me is real. Now, Brother Calvin so you've seen it from one side. I'm seeing it from another side. Because I practiced law 20 years and been a judge now for 11 years. So I see the side where folks handing down 20, 30, 40-year sentences in prison, incarceration like nothing. So the talk you've heard today, man, take it. Take it and just realize this is an opportunity that whatever you were doing before, this is a new day. Because you heard some real talk from people love. No, they love you. And they have love for you. Because a whole bunch of people wouldn't come here and talk to you that way. They were real, and they came out and told you, man, things you need to hear and things you need to say, I'm here too, because I want my life better. I don't know what they went through. I don't know. My life, like you say, you had a mom and dad. I had a mom and dad that supported me, said you were going to school, and you were going to be whatever you wanted to be. And I told my parents I wanted to be a lawyer, and I started practicing law 25, 26 years old. I'm a lawyer. And after that, I said, you know what? I told my family, I want to run for judge. So when you're doing positive things, you're going to have people behind you and supporting you and doing the best. So I know we need to move on because I know Ms. Menard has some things to do. As members of the Career Association, you're expected to support the activities of the chapter to fulfill your membership obligation to the best of your ability to attend the Career Association meetings and set a positive example in the workplace. You are now prepared to take your vows in the Career Center Association. So all members, please stand. Please stand. Please stand and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I solemnly pledge that I will carry out to the best of my ability all the duties and responsibility of membership in the JAG American Graduate Career Association. I fully understand and accept the purpose of this organization, and I will conduct myself so that I shall reflect honor upon the organization and will maintain high standards in my business activities. Ladies and gentlemen, you will please be joined and congratulate me, the members of the Career Association. Congratulations. All members be seated. Brianna Coleman. Brianna, you've been chosen as president to the Career Association and electing you president. The members have indicated their faith in your leadership abilities. You are responsible and preparing an agenda and conducting monthly Career Association meetings, conducting officer committee meetings as you needed, appointing special committees, and representing the chapter at civic presentations. You will listen to the members' ideas and encourage participation in all chapter activities. Do you understand and accept these responsibilities? Congratulations. Alexia Bolden. Let's give her a hand. You've been chosen as Vice President of the Career Preparation. You shall assist in planning and the implementation of chapter career preparation activities, including the job fairs and guest speakers. You will be responsible for building a career library for your association. Do you understand and accept these responsibilities? Congratulations, Lexi. Kendrick Brown. All right, Kendrick. You've been chosen as Vice President of Civic Activities. You will represent the chapter at meetings with local and state political leaders. You will be responsible for keeping a file of the Career Association publicity and preparing articles for local publication. Do you understand and accept those responsibilities? Congratulations, man. Shania Marine. You've been chosen as Vice President of Social Activities. You should be prepared to assume the role of Career Association Secretary in her absence and be responsible for coordinating a program of social activities and then keep accurate records of any fundraising activity. Do you accept these responsibilities? Congratulations. Damari Divinity. You've been chosen as Vice President of Leadership and Development. You shall be prepared to assume the role of President in his or her absence. You shall be responsible for coordinating any visits to other career associations, and you also will arrange for leadership team building workshops. Do you understand and accept those responsibilities? Congratulations. Nadia Hamid. Nadia. We good. We got it. We're okay. You've been chosen as Association Secretary. You will be responsible for recording and preparing minutes of all meetings, maintaining a file of National Career Association correspondence, and important records and sending out meeting notices. Do you accept and understand the responsibilities? Congratulations. Okay, Career Association officers, y'all, come on. Let's give them another hand. This is your officers, these are your leaders, these are the people that represent the organization. Stand in front of the podium and face me. Career Association officers, if you're willing to accept the responsibilities that have been put before you, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I understand fully the responsibilities and duties of office to which I was elected. I hereby promise to accept and fulfill to these the best of my ability. Congratulations, career officers. Let's give them a hand. Chapter members would also, would you please stand? As a symbol of your installation, we will light a candle and a chain light. These candles you light this evening represent the membership in the Ehret High School Career Association and your hopes of future success.
Now you can blow your candle. As members of the Career Association, there are certain principles that we believe in. These are represented in our Career Association creed. Will all chapter members please rise and recite as I recite our creed? I believe I have the right to establish high personal and career goals and to develop those skills necessary to achieve my goals. I believe I must choose a vocation appropriate to my interests, abilities, and aptitudes. I believe the success of the free enterprise system depends on the cooperation of our citizens, education, labor, government, community, and the youth of this nation. I believe each individual has a responsibility to develop his or her full potential, his or her value to society. I believe my success is earned through my efforts at school and at work. I believe the growth of my abilities and experiences gained through the National Career Association Now you may continue. Ladies and gentlemen, as I present to you the office and members of the High School Career Association, I would like at this time to have Judge Johnson assist me in the presentation of certificates of membership of John Ehret members. As you read your name, please come forward. The Marion Adams. Tyron Anderson. Jesse Eswell. Timothy Baskell. Franklin De La Rosa. Amara Black. Tavon Booth. Aiden Boudreaux. Christopher Boudreaux. Jaylene Bray. Brandell Brown. Kendrick Brown. Tyler Brown. Monique Brisciati. Adasia Butler. Sade Butler. Lakamana Sunsey. Michael Costello. Ariana Charles. Brianna Coleman. Colby Costume. Christiana Daniels. Tyrone Davis. The American Dominican. Caroline Dorsey. Annalise Gabler. Keith Gates. Nadia Hamad Abe. Zakubi Haynes. Roger Daysfield. Rebello Howard. Bijan Jackson. Leo Jerry. Dante Jefferson. Joshua Johnson. Justin Joseph. Shelby Navarro. Seth Page. Ayane Petty. Jerron Porter. Aaliyah Reed. Adrian Reynolds. Mallory Romano. Irma Sanchez. Ben Scott. Caillou Simeon. Cameron Thomas. Kiamber Turner, Maya Wells, and Shai Wright. Also we have Shania Green. Alexia Bowden.
Now we will have closing remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for coming to our initiation today. And as the official president of JAG, I would like to first congratulate my fellow JAG members on becoming a member for life. I am also proud to first say that we are officially a JAG family. Thank you all for coming and supporting us. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
For everyone who's visiting, I'm Mrs. Menard again. I'd like to thank my parents who participated today. After the program, which is now has adjourned the program, I'm proud to have 55 plus some more coming in January, students who have been in JAG before. Some of the schedules will change at half of the year, but the biggest part is that you all are now one family, one career association, we're one. Notice on the tables, I have some little words for you. Look at your little words. And from then on, we began to work for a whole year. For those of you who are seniors, parents, your children will be with me 1 year after they graduate. So I work with them through their senior year and 1 year after into a career. Your children will come home and ask you for things that most classes don't normally ask for. It's not about just the food items they'll ask for. Sometimes we're here late. Many of them I do know from me studying the students that I have to put them in remediation classes. They will come home and they're not going to be happy. I have a lot of discipline issues I have to deal with. I will fix it. They will fix it. And I'm going to need your participation. We will have a page set up for you to comment. Every child should have my cell number in their phones. The children are allowed to call me up at 9 o'clock at night. But they understand they're part of being a JAG family. We're a family 7 days a week. One thing that I do ask of parents is to live a full holistic life with your children, with your child, and they'll have friends, and we will travel. It's required that I take them on field trips. We have our next event is coming up Wednesday. John Ehret is all over the news. I'm happy with that. Behaviors, we're fixing it. I've been here over, I don't know if it's 20 years or longer, but we're fixing it. I'm one of the main key source to fix it. Right now, the children, once we finish this banquet today, I have a planned lunch for them. We're going to board a bus and we're going to eat at Golden Corral. I've ate it email myself, but I'm cooking this year. I've had a hard week, trust me. I did fundraising with the students. My job is to work them. They may come home and say, oh, my teacher had me sweeping the class. Oh, my teacher had me sanitizing on a daily basis. Oh, my teacher had me stacking groceries in a closet. Well, what am I teaching them? I'm teaching them how to work in a grocery store. I'm teaching them how to look at barcodes and scan. I'm teaching them how to stack. I'm teaching them for when we go to Second Harvest Food Bank. Every year we do a large canned food drive. This year I hope to reach out to the community. We have now an after-school program where we're feeding the students after school, and I'm happy that this program is here because some of the students need to stay here in the afternoon for remediation. Everybody hates math. When everybody hates math, that means that our math scores at the school will be low, which means that we've got to fix it. So in JAG, I use JAG as a component not just for jobs and career, because by the time your child is with me, if they choose to stay with me until high school as a senior and 1 year afterwards, my goal is always to have that the children are independent, they're making their own money, they know how to save money, they know how to invest money. It's not just working and making a paycheck and buying a pair of shoes or just paying a cell bill. So as we venture for 2020, this is the class of 2020, your child will have many experiences. I will try my best. And I hope in 2.5 years, I'm done. But for right now, I'm here. You're welcome, parents, to reach out to me, call me. I have no problem answering my phone. I just ask by 9 o'clock, because then, my fuel is running out. But I hope that this will be a good year, a prosperous year. Students, I need your grades up. As I look, even my grades have to get posted before the end of the year. But we all are one family, and that's what JAG is. Thank you.